Hi everyone, my name is Kais Luati. I'm the International Marketing Manager in charge of Korea at Douglas College. Douglas College is a public institution founded in 1970 that offers different type of programs going from a certificate of 1 year to a 2-year diploma all the way to a 4-year bachelor degree. And for those who have a credential already, such as a degree, a bachelor's, you can complete a post-degree program or a post-baccalaureate program at Douglas College in different areas such as business, arts, economics, psychology, and we do have so many more programs out of more than 70 that you can choose from. The institution is located in the Greater Vancouver area with 2 main campuses, the main one being in New Westminster and the second one being in Coquitlam. Both campuses offer most of our programs with some specializations in Coquitlam and others in New Westminster. The institution also offers post-graduation work permit options to students who graduate. The list, of course, depends on what the Canadian government decides, but these information can be found on our website. Studying English is essential for students. I did it myself. I was an international student. I moved to Canada back in 2014, and I did take 1 semester of English. We have students that need more than 1 semester. It can be 2 semesters or even 3. We do have services such as free tutoring on campus that the students can use to their advantage if they believe that they need more support. Our advisors also can make a plan for these students in terms of what courses they need to choose, how can they improve. Because we are an institution that has less than 35 students per classroom, you can reach out directly to your instructor and ask for extra support. So the other thing that I would suggest students to do, and I did that myself, which was beneficial, is to try to speak English at all time. Let's say you're coming from Korea with a friend or a family member. Try to speak in English even when you are outside of the college. That will help you to develop your skills, because we have that habit of speaking our own language when we are not in a formal setting. So I advise students to keep speaking in English and practicing even when they are together, and avoid using the language that they're used to. We do have a free tutoring center that is available for students. It's located in the library area, and students can reach out at any time to advisors. They will give them more tools and resources so they can be supported throughout their studies with the free tutoring that we have for them. Before recommending any specific programs, what I would recommend is the co-op option that we have. And why I would recommend the co-op option is because while you're studying, you can work full-time. So you will not be studying, let's say, for a semester, but you will be working full-time. And that experience of a full-time employee will help you out after graduation to secure a job. So use the co-op option that you have at Douglas College to be able to build your Canadian resume. I did that myself. When I was a student, I came from another country with significant experience, but I struggled at the beginning to secure jobs because I didn't have Canadian experience, and co-op is one of the ways to secure Canadian experience while you're studying, so when you graduate, it's easier for you. In terms of what field of studies I would recommend, I would say early childhood education is a very good program that I suggest for Korean students. Computer and science is also a very good program that is always successful and attractive. Nursing, if you are ready to sacrifice 3 years of your life, because it's an intense program, but career-wise it's very also good and post-graduation work permit eligible. And we have a labor shortage when it comes to nurses in Canada, so I suggest the 3rd program. Psychology is also a good program that they can use. They can become counselors later on, and it opens the door in many areas. And what else do we have? Yeah, accounting is a very good program. The only challenge with accounting at this point is it's maybe not post-graduation work permit eligible, but it's a very good career. I love the program because it opens the door to become a CPA later, and that's a life-changing job. So accounting can be a very good option if it becomes post-graduation work permit eligible. So when it comes to transfer from Douglas College to SFU or UBC, what I would suggest first is to reach out to the destination institution. If you want to go, let's say, to UBC, reach out to UBC about a specific program that you want to do and tell them that you're going to start at Douglas College. What would be the requirement in that case to enter UBC? Because we do not decide. Our programs are transferable to UBC, SFU. There is a website called BC Transfer Guide where you can see all the courses that transfers among all institutions in British Columbia. That can be a very good tool to use for that purpose. And most of the time we do block transfer. So our students, when they finish an associate degree, they can do a block transfer of 2 years and start third year at SFU or UBC or UVic. But it's always good to check with these institutions first. Tell them about the program that you want to complete at Douglas College, and if there is any extra requirement for them to complete alongside the program that they have completed at Douglas. Absolutely. So we do have advisors, international advisors that are RISIA or RCIC certified, which means they are certified in immigration matters, and they can advise students when it comes to those topics. With the announcement that happened with the government yesterday about post-graduation work permit changes, there are programs they may not be eligible, but if a student has applied for a study permit before the announcement, then it doesn't really matter. Regardless, I always suggest and recommend students to talk to one of our advisors because they are very qualified for that matter and they can advise students accordingly about immigration matters, about programs that are eligible for post-graduation work permit or not. And students have always the option to change their program if needed, so it won't be problematic. Talk to us. We will refer you to an advisor to tell you if the program is eligible for post-graduation work permit or not. And if somehow there is a change that is affecting you, we will find a solution for you. We will get you into a program where you can transfer all your courses to that new program, and it will be eligible for post-graduation work permit. I'm repeating myself here, but we will guide you through our advisors for the best possible outcome when it comes to immigration matters. Well, dear Korean students, Douglas College is a very good option for you. And I'm not saying that from a perspective of a manager working for Douglas, but I'm saying that as a former international student, it's an institution that is public, so it has a safe approach toward post-graduation work permit. It has very good credentials. Our education is in a smaller classrooms, less than 35, so you get to know your instructors and your classmates. And we are in the center of the Greater Vancouver area. So going to downtown Vancouver or to the east side of the Greater Vancouver area, anywhere in Vancouver is easier with the transport system. And for the Korean community, I myself live where the biggest Korean community is, and it's literally 15 minutes by SkyTrain to the campus. So I highly recommend to study at Douglas College for the quality of education we provide and for the location of the institution, obviously. So we look forward to seeing you on campus. We do have the team to support you, whether it's Chloe, our coordinator, or myself. So feel free to reach out to us at any time and we'll be happy to help you.